Alright, boys and girls, this is my actually first PowerPoint video, so welcome to this. Also, this is just, some of you are wondering what I'm doing with the channel, why am I stopping, why do I pause for long periods, and that's because I'm going to school to learn how to code. And the reason that I'm learning how to code is because I actually have a project in mind called Vyvyzkt, and you will see a logo in development here on the right hand side. Vyvyzkt is going to be an app where you share social media. It's a basic social media sharing application where you can share everything from one space on the platform. Now, the biggest problem with sharing, especially if you are, shall we say, a deviant, is that your social media sharing applications are reliant on certain triggers. Mainly posting to this social media triggers an activation on another social media to another social media to another social media. Well, what the problem becomes is, what if your trigger social media gets banned? It's a common problem. So what I'm doing is I'm building Vyvyzkt, which is going to be an app where the primary trigger for all of your social media sharing is going to be from Gab. Why Gab? Because Gab doesn't ban you for anything, and that starting trigger is going to work no matter what you're trying to broadcast to. The original source is always going to be there. The second thing about Vyvyzkt is completely unique in that it's also going to be a data collector. It's going to be a moral and ethical data collector from the users for the purposes of selling that data to companies like Gab and Andrew Torba and those who support them into helping build the parallel economy that we so desperately need nowadays. So that's how we're going to fund this free service. The app's going to be free on the user side. You are not going to pay for the VPN encryption protection of sending your content from Gab to every other social media that you have available, to any other site that you want, whether that's Twitter, whether it's Facebook pages, whether it's your another Instagram thing, whether it's TikTok, whether you're sending videos out, whether you're posting to YouTube. That's another thing I want to do. I want to include like YouTube, like for those who have, for the channels that are big enough, YouTube posts are going to be able to be implemented through this app. So in addition to all of that, it's going to be free. But the reason it's going to be free is because we're going to use your user experience, your user data, to help fund and organize the parallel economy that people like Andrew Torba are trying to build. That is the point of Vyvyzkt. We are going to cut into big tech and give some of that lifeblood to ourselves. And that's the most ethical way I can justify collecting and selling data, is from the informed consent of the user. You know what you're doing. You are taking advantage of a superb service, and you're going to be able to take care of and provide data for those who give a damn about you. So that is Vyvyzkt, and that's what I'm hoping to build at the end of this project, at the end of my journey into learning how to code and, feeding my family well, working for the cause. That's it, guys. Stay carnal and God bless.